What's up, everybody? It's Trexus Mike from My RC Life coming at you. Somebody asked me to do maybe a little walk around the car. It's a 94 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. I think what differs between the Trans Am and the standard Firebird is a little bit of suspension differences, maybe tire and wheel package. And this one also has a see that transmission button there? Transmission Perform. I've never seen that in a Firebird, but that don't mean they're not in them. I have just never seen one. The car had hit a deer before I owned it, and that's why it's got fitment issues and paint chipping and paint peeling and fading. This is the worst part of the car. This is why I call it a 50-50. It looks good at 50 feet away or 50 miles per hour because you don't see the small defects. This light don't work quite right. It comes up and down and then it stops wherever it wants to because the stopper point that stops the arm to tell the headlight that it's up all the way is missing. Other than that, we got a broken mirror and some paint clear coat issues peeling on this side. This is the worst spot of the car. I hope to maybe get it painted this year or next, this winter maybe even. Obviously I drive the car, it's dirty. I do live on a dirt road. I do have to drive very slow down the dirt roads. Inside ain't too bad. The typical F-body leather issues, but not too bad. Usually it's all this is tore right up, but just that, I'm not gonna complain. Rockers look pretty decent. Car's dirty, obviously. Like I said, I drive it. Now when I got the car, this was taped closed. I did obtain a new steering wheel and with a good airbag in it, but this was just split from years of sitting out in the junkyard, I guess. And then this one, that one's just is what it is. I want to get something, get that fit. It's an LT-1. I just had the heads redone on it. I had bigger valves put in it. I had them milled, had the heads milled 17. I had the heads milled 17 thousandths of an inch, which is quite a bit. Compression ratio a little bit. I don't know what the horsepower is. They're said to make 275 factory, but it was a detuned 275 because the vet put out 300, and they didn't want to say, well, you can get the same to been as good. But yeah, I hear that they're known to be 300 out of the box from dead stock. So if I was making somewhere close to that, I'd be happy. Let's fire her up. Starts right up. Good and healthy. Flowmaster mufflers on it, cold air intake, Edelbrock vented OptiSpark. Other than that, it's pretty much stock, you know. I would like to get this hooked up and functionable. Get the box. If anyone knows where one of those are at, I'll pay to have it shipped here or whatever. Definitely wouldn't mind to purchase one. There's a few little things, like I had an issue here with some wiring, so I had to trace it down. I need to put it back into the split conduit there. Right here I had a bad piece on my temperature sensor wiring, so I had to cut a bunch of it out, and now it's kind of tight laying across here. It ain't melting on the header or anything, but it's close. That's my 94 LT-1 Trans Am.